free. And where did I play? Good morning. It'll be a long way down.
YouTube Ads is made for your business. Bring your brand to life with targeted video ads and connect with the perfect audience.
Let me see if we can make an ocean of lights. Please grab your phone or a lighter. Let's make an ocean of lights. Put your phones up. In 2005, I started with the...
Morning, Andrew. We're doing a live. We're doing a long one this morning. We're here till about 11. 3 hours, mate. Three fucking hours, bro.
Bigger editions of the Armin Only Show. The next level. Imagine. Mirage. Intense. And embrace. And we toured a couple of times around the world together. And we created some really beautiful memories together.
Good morning, Father. Good morning, Ma. And this is what it feels like. Knocking at my door. The sound of silence I can take anymore. I just watched me little man off the school. You know, he's only 2 years old and he's in the nursery. You know. Do you converse with the Almighty? Yeah. Morning, Mousy. Oh, how I miss such a beautiful sound. And I don't even know how I survived. Yeah, Mousy, me little fella started nursery. He's only 2, bro. You know, he's only 2 years old. And he started nursery. Bless him.
Bluetooth mode. Pairing.
Coming.
Power off.
Ooh. Hey, I just shot me load. Do you see it? Can I see it again? Ooh.
Bluetooth mode. Pairing. Power off.
Anyway, good morning. We're here till about 11 o'clock. Trevor, Mr. Trevor Goodtree. Good morning, everyone. Well, bro, here. If me channel ever gets about a third of the subs you get, I'll be happy. You know, I always did it. This was never about money for me, Mousy. I had my channel monetized and I paused it on purpose. I'm a fucking idiot. You know, I could do with the money. Do I need it? Saturday night, years ago, in the asylum, me and my mates. Jude, what's up with your eye? It keeps spinning. It's the ecstasy, I think. It's winning. Now, as you know, so last night, I had a dream that I was in dinosaur land and there was loads of dinosaurs and I was trying to hide, you know, and next of all, one of my mates says to me, Jude, there's fruit on that tree, bro. We're fucking starving. So I can climb as well, you know. So I climbed up the top of this tree and there's loads of berries. And for some reason, I woke this morning and I'd ate me missus's punnet of grapes. So she wasn't fucking happy. I was sleepwalking after the dream. So anyway, I ate her grapes about 3 o'clock this morning. I don't even remember eating them. I woke up this morning and on my side of the bed there was an empty punnet of grapes, 3 penguins and something else. I sleepwalk, I sleep talk and I sleep eat. You know, I fucking sleepwalk and talk and eat in the night and I shouldn't. You know, it's like, remember that story years ago about that goldfish that was only about that size and he was told not to feed them overnight like a gremlin, otherwise they'd fucking increase, they'd be popping out everywhere. I should be still a fucking sleep now, but I got kicked in the balls at 6 o'clock this morning by me little man. 2 years old and my son is in nursery already. He's just turned 2. "52-year-old this year. 4 kids. 2 grandkids. 2 brothers. 3 brothers. 1 sister. Oh, mommy, it's the battle face. Mousy, I'm going to show you a few old pictures of me, right? Hey, now, I wanted to do this. Now I have the perfect chance to do it. I'm here till 11 o'clock. If you're not sub to Ricky Boy's channel 195, can you go do it? Give me a second. I want to show you a few. Give me a second and I'll show you now. The Wi-Fi is fucking spinning, man. Stop it. Who's that fella there? Who's that handsome fella there? Look. Who's that Bowsy there? Look. There's me ma, Mousy. Look. Do you think she looks like me? There's me dad before he died. There he is there. Same jersey is over me head there. Me father died wearing that. Right. Now every day I do this for me father. I don't do it for the money. Because me dad, there's me and all the boys, look. Do you notice me? Look in the cap at the back. Look at all them mad bastards in that photograph. Half of them are dead. I got shot. There's me knee there. Right. Now, I've no business extending my right leg because I was shot in it, okay? And I took a big lump of me knee off the side of it, right? So there's me knee. Give me a second. Who's that handsome fella there? Look in that uniform. Who's that handsome man there? Does anybody recognise him? Who's that handsome man there? Oh, look, who's that handsome little one there with our daddy? Look. Oh, me there. Myself and a few of the boys. Old Dotty Douglas. Rest in peace to Dotty. There's my best mate there. Dotty's nephew, Neil. That's my best pal I grew up with. Me best mate's grave. There's old Gibbo. Forget me that. Look here, I've been a dickhead at work. 1 sec, let me see. Right. Come on, you fucking bastard. There's another Bowsy. It's that Yowzer Tyndall. That's my G there. And you recognise that man there in the photograph. The best gypsy fighting man out of them all. Young Joe Joyce. The best fucking gypsy fighting man out of them all. Give me a second, I'm looking for a photograph. Me and the former world champ there, Anthony Corolla. You know what I mean? It's like fucking great fighter, Anthony. Look how big I was years ago. Look at how big me head is and me neck, look. I was fucking jacked. Look. The neck on me, look. Look at fucking giraffe. Joe and young Joe. Joe was only about 19 there. He's only a young fella there, you know. Me father there, look. In a city shirt. Good fucking memories, I tell you, you know. I miss me pops, you know. Hey, who's that Bowsy there? Look at him. Who's that fella? Who's that fella? It just keeps on spinning, this fucking phone. Who are them two Bowsies with me there? You know what I mean? See him? Fucking great fighter. And see the other fella? Jake. Mate. But the humble lads, like I know a lot of humble people, you know, been around fighting men all my life. You know, there's another one, a different one, myself and Joe, at an event. Myself and all the lads. Me. Okay, you see that picture? Him and him are all brothers. 4 brothers there. Deco Lyons, Snuggles, Keith and Ian. 2 of them are dead. Rest in peace to Ian and Glenn, I think it is. You know, that's me other pal there. Deco Lyons. Me and him are supposed to join the army. Hey, if God asked me to bring anyone into battle with me, if I was going to war, and told me I could pick my own team, I'd bring him. I'd bring Ian Gibbons as well, because he's been shot on 3 times and didn't die. So anybody who's shot 3 times and survives here, I'm bringing that cunt with me. For luck. Not for the duck, for the luck. You call Wagwan. You say man's racist. Really? Man's racist. Really? Man's racist. Is he? Really? Jude's racist, is he? See that lad there? He won that. I was his coach. You know, and he gave me the belt. You know, he said, that's for you, coach. Me and me little girl, man. It's mad looking back on photos, you know. But there's myself, Neil Douglas, Con Murray, Bert Starr. That's Bert Starr. That was at his funeral. You know, I went to the funeral in a suit and then I got changed into fucking regular clothing, you know. Anyway, fuck it. Let's see. Anyway, good morning to you all. We're here till about 11 years. We're here till about 11. Yeah, we're here till about 11 o'clock. Now, let's wake us up. You fucking bastard. Fuck off, Tim. Well done, bro. Fair play to Leeds, bro. You know, from the start, you bunch of bastards. If you're not sub to Tim's channel, can you do it? You fucking bastard. I forgot about it and all.
Reach for
Fuck's sake.
When you paired with thousands of dirt lifting
Tim,
fighters, it cuts through grease
the
and
kids are
grime,
back in
effortlessly
school,
clean
so
your floor
if you know, if you even move in the bed, I wake up
in
right.
seconds and keep it fresh for hours. Flash Speed Mop.
Nah, listen, well done, bro. I don't want to see you go down. You know, even though I'm a United fan and all, but I want to see Leeds in the Premier League. You know, well done, fair play to you, bro. You fucking battered us.
Thousands of pounds.
I did say Casemiro would score. I got that right.
Seconds to see if you've got a claim, and if after that.
We're going back anyway. We're dance tunes this morning. It's Wednesday. Good morning. I hope you're all well. Jude McDonald is Anam Dum. Guramila Mahagutin you come. Chucky Erla Eringa Bra. Oglan Erin. Shout out to me da. And Andrew, the answer to your question, yes, I do converse with the Almighty. I've been looking forward to this. I even got up early. So we're here till 11 o'clock. And shout out to the Tooth Fairy. Oh, baby. Shout out to Leeds United. I hope you don't get relegated. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to see Tottenham get relegated. For Pablo, you know. a share.
Bluetooth mode. Paired. Power off.
I'm taking myself back to 1992. Sorry. Oh, sorry it fell. Anyway, good morning. It's Wednesday. Thanks for coming in. Hey, I'm gonna enjoy this one. I fell off. Now, I'd like you to do me a big favour, right? If you're not sub to Tim Leeds, can you do it? If you're not sub to Andrew Williams, can you do it? If you're not sub to Finn's channel, Francis channel, Ricky Boy 195, FYM, Air Pablo. Listen, we need to help Pablo get to his first 1,000. He's on 567 subs. So if you have a backup channel and you're not sub to Pablo, and if you're not sub to Mousie's channel, can you do that? Because I'll be honest with you, listen, I've been on YouTube 8 years, right? And you know what? Out of all the Irish people's content, I love watching Mousie's content. Sometimes I'll go in, I won't say anything, I just watch, and or sometimes I'll go in and I'll comment, you know. I was in there the other day and there was 700 people in there. You know, the nearest I've ever seen any live come to do that was the cesspit years ago. It's like some nights there was 1,500 people in there. Some nights there was 2,000 people in there. And everybody was great at the start. And then they all start calling each other names and calling each other wives, saying your missus has a beard. Listen, if you fucking say to a man, your missus has got a beard, you're looking for trouble. That's worse than saying your missus's arse is like that. You know, it's like, I'm fucking telling you. Hang on. Let me see. But anyway, I hope Leeds don't get relegated and I hope Tottenham don't get relegated. You know, I know I'm a Man United fan, but we're all different. You know, a lot of my mates would want Leeds to go down. I don't. I want to see Leeds in the league so we can play them and batter them for what they did to us. Nah, I've no complaints. Leeds was a better team on the night. Well done to Leeds. Shout out to Tim.
Bluetooth mode. Paired. Power off.
We're hitting 11 o'clock, so don't worry. We've plenty of time, I think. What's me phone on? 79? Yes! Why does it keep skipping on me? Breakfast. Good morning. I hope you're all well. My name is Jude, not fucking William Tell. Light work. No, you don't. Boom, like that. Boom. Fucking bastard. Fucking Wi-Fi. I swear to God, man, I'm gonna... Yeah, like I said, I'm here at 11 o'clock. Yeah, so good morning to everybody. I hope you're all well. Everybody's welcome. As long as you're not rude, you won't be removed. You know. Just don't be rude. You know. And you will not be removed. Copyright. Fuck it. Archers at the fucking ready. Wait for the command and fire at will. Jude MacDonald is on a dumb. Good a meal of Mahagut in you come. Chucky Ala Bra Ogle in the air and shout out to me da. Archers! Anyway, how's everybody doing? Good morning to everyone. We're here at 11 o'clock. I'm going to play. I'm on 4,570 subs. So, I'm going to get 30 subs soon. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe the next day. But yeah, don't worry about my channel. My channel never got stuck in the mud. Look at all the channels that got stuck in the mud and struck from the cesspit. You tried to get me saddle struck. And here. It take 10 bigger men. Bigger men it took. I'm getting myself in a sentence, do you understand? We're going back. Me son's in school. You know, the kids are in school. I said I'm getting up this morning at 8 o'clock and I'm going to do a live for 3 hours. And we're staying till 11. Oh, mercy, I'm on one. You better that wreck the gas. Their roof is on fire. On the speaker, Yowzer's over there giving it that. I'm like, go on, Yowzer. Give me a second. I just need to put something in me tea. Yes, I'll be back soon. Give me a minute. Fucking love it. Mousy, how old are you? You must be my age. "48. You must have gone to the asylum. Or mate, I don't know. It's like, you probably know these two people I'm going to mention, right? Do you know Richie and Keith Fox from Greek Street, Mousy? Or do you know Howard from Sheriff Street? A long red-headed fucker. He has like a long perm. His name is Howard. I used to date a girl in Sheriff Street. I met her in Sides, Mousy. It's called smoke catching. Right. Do you know a fella called Smalley, Howard? Or did you? Like, Mousy, years ago, I used to go to the apartment, right, when I was a teenager, right? And when the apartment disco closed, all the townies would be outside with their dogs, you know, with their staffs and all, with Mark Desmond. Dinny boy, he's dead now. I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to say bad things about Mark Desmond, even though he did a lot of bad things, but it's not for me to say, you know, and in the end he got shot in the fucking head, you know. Hey, and when the police found him, his trousers was nearly around his arse, you know. Like, it's one thing killing a man, but when he's dead, to also embarrass him. Allegedly, he'd killed a few people, according to the media and what I've read. He was a problem. Mousy, have you ever come across people where you know they're capable of killing people? Easy. You know, and I've been around people like that, you know, that have killed multiple people. You know, that it'd give you nightmares, you know. Okay, well, I first went in there at 14. I got in the back door, Mousy, across from Jimmy Dean's. Myself, Kenneth O'Driscoll, Eddie Douglas, Harpo, loads of us from Ballyer. We were too young to get in the front way, Mousy, so we went in the back way. Liam Dollard at the time was a resident there. Great DJ. You know what I mean? He helped me with a few tunes. Like, I reached out to him a few years ago, and he said, fucking hell, you're a blast from the past. I was like, all right, Liam, I need a hand recognising a certain tune. At the start of it, you hear the baby crying, and then you hear the helicopter. I don't know whether you remember this tune, but I had to reach out to Pat Hyland, Mick Walsh, from Energex, Pat Hyland, Mick Walsh. I had to reach out to them, because, Mousy, I got a job in the asylum at 15. I went to England at 18. I was nearly 16 when I got the job, right? I was 15, nearly 16. Great job. I'd doing it for free. All the lads noticed me, do you understand? They all knew me name, and I just wanted to be one of the lads. And I established that at 15 in a man's world, Mousy. You know, I didn't have the fear of God in me. I wasn't afraid of other men. You know why? Because I had 50 men behind me watching me back. That's why. Fucking brilliant times, though. You know what I mean? I wouldn't change a thing, man. If God turned around and said to me, Jude, I'm going to give you your life over again. I'm going to give you your ma back. I'm going to give you your dad back. I'm going to give you your dead brother and sister back that died in the fire. I'm going to give you your nanny back. But you won't have the family you have today. I'd say, here, you can take your deal with you back to heaven. I'll be up when I'm ready. I'm not ready yet. I have things to do. You know, but yeah, I was thrown into adult world, you know. I worked in the asylum for over a year and about a year and a half, right? And Mousy, you become familiar with the clientele every week. If you're the only one distributing ecstasy in the nightclub and no one else has it, everyone's going to get it off you, right? And you know the fucking rules, Mousy. All the clubs in town are run by certain people, and you're not allowed selling their nightclub, otherwise your stuff is taken. It's the same in every spot. You go into a nightclub and you're selling drugs, and there's other people in there selling, and they find out you're selling on their patch, they're going to take your shit. Yeah, they're going to take your patch off and leave you with rough denim. How about that? And I ain't spitting venom. But anyway, here, we're going to go back here. Let me see, can I find this? Now, this is one of my favourite tunes. But if God said to me, Jude, I'll give your ma back, your dad back, your granny, your brothers and sister, your
More than
uncles,
tripling in just 5 years to a
I wouldn't change a thing that happened in my life. The good, the bad and the ugly, I wouldn't change it. Shot, I wouldn't change it. Hey, it validated me. Hey, I knew by 18 who I was and who I wasn't. By 21, forget about it. Like the Italians say, forget about it. For now,
YouTube mode. Hearing. Power off.
in my ISIS. In a bit, we're going to be talking about the migrant problem in Ireland and what you think the solution is, the final solution. You know, Hitler had one. Here. All right. I'll ask you a question now, right? And it's a fucking very serious question. Do you know what, man? Do you know what genocide is? Hey, do you know what genocide is? Wiping out certain things. Now, I got a warning for talking about this a few months ago, but it's all right. It's gone. So, right. So, I live in England, okay? Don't think that the migrant problem doesn't affect me, because it does, right? Ireland are letting serial killers into the borders. Simple as, right? Now, I got a warning. I could have gotten me channel striked for talking about it, but fuck it, we're going to do it anyway. So, we have a migrant problem in England and in Ireland. And the reason being is our governments aren't putting certain powers in place to stop them coming. They should not let any unvetted foreign nationals into this country unless they're vetted. You know why? Because a lot of these are running away from countries like Syria, Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan. They're running away from organisations like Hezbollah, Mossad, Hamas, the Taliban, ISIS. You know, they're sophisticated killers. They're sophisticated nonsense as well. You know, Islam is a peaceful religion. I've loads of mates and family that are Muslim. Alhamdulillah. You have a good day. You know, I'm culturally sensitive. I have friends from all over the place that are black, white and brown skinned, and I love them all. You know, I have a lot of mates that are black. You know, fuck's sake. I have my son's best mate. From 8 years old, he grew up. I coached him. And he turned into a machine from Ghana. You know, I taught him how to box and how to kick. And he ended up doing cage fighting. You know, and he has a degree and a master's. You know, I was his daddy for years, and him and my son went to the same uni. Two of them, two for the price of one we got. I got to see my kids doing that. Do you understand? Yeah, like that. Have you ever seen your son do that at uni in his gown? I'm from Ballier. I got thrown out of school at 13. Anyway, good morning to you. I'm going to end this live and then I'm going to start it again. So I'll see you in a minute yet. Do you remember the tune Solar Eclipse from here to in? Thought you were gone. I was about to start me live again. No, but I'll have a look for it. Yeah, bro, I'll be honest with you, Mousy. Years ago, Ballyer and Town hated each other. They fucking probably still the same now. But a fella from Sheriff Street stabbed my mate to death. Mick R. Wallace. Does that name ring any bells? Oh, good morning, love. He got upset. Oh, no. Me little man started school this morning. Oh, yes. Well, he started a few weeks ago, but yesterday he went in, and today he's in. You know. Shout out to me missus. You know. She's sick looking at me, Mousy. She's fucking leaving me. She's out. She can't bear me. You know. Normally she's home by now. You know, she's like, fuck him. I'm going out. And I'm treating myself. Well, listen. I'll go with you and we pick him up. You know what I mean? I want to see him at school. I'll go with you and I want to see him coming out of school every day. You know. We're blessed with him, least, you know. Even though he's 100 mile an hour, you know what I mean? He's there 100 mile an hour, you know. You won't be back. You're staying out. Oh, fuck's sake. You won't be. I hope you're not meeting a fancy man. You break me heart. You know, I'd fucking kill him. I know you're going. Hey, I'd fucking kill him. I'm funny, am I? You see how funny I am? I tell you what, I'd fucking strangle him, and then I'd strangle you. And I'd ring the police, and I'd say, listen, the love of me life has cheated on me. I triggered, and I fucking strangled him, and then her. You know. Yeah, that'd be the worst thing you could ever do to me. Jesus Christ, man. You'd end me, you would. But anyway, enjoy your breakfast. I hope you feel guilty. I'm joking with you, fuck's sake. Yeah, I hope you have a good time and enjoy a few hours. Like, you know, see me, you know the way I am, right? Well, it's not just me, right? So I'll give you an example, right? When me and me missus was away last week, right? We're in Blackpool, yeah? We go into TK Maxx. We're in there for about half an hour, maybe, right? And we're coming out of TK Maxx, right? And there's this older couple. And they're walking past us. And one of them goes, the wife goes, can we come in here for a minute? And the husband goes, I'm not fucking going in there. See, men, we don't like shopping. Like, you know what I mean? I fucking hate it. You know, but it has to be done. Me too, Andrew. You know, I need to do something, like I said, fucking hell. But it is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. Nah, like I said, yeah, no bother, gorgeous. I hope you enjoy your morning. You know what I mean? You need a few hours to yourself. You know. Anyway, I love you loads. I'll see you later. She's going to see Neo and Akon soon. I might be going down with me lad this weekend to see the lads. You know, like I said, it's important for Tom's development to be around family and what have you, and he'll come on. So I'll probably take him on Friday. I'll see how I feel. Yeah, well, like I said, it's like when I'm with you, I'm a murdering bastard. You know, so you don't need to rush. I'm gonna restart me live in a minute. No, man, it's in us. We don't like fucking shopping. Don't get me wrong on that. Not all shopping. It's like it doesn't. I think it's just a man thing. You know, we're very impatient and shit like that. But I'm gonna end me live and I'm gonna restart it. I'm just gonna title it something different. But I hope you have a good time, love. I'll be back in a second, and anyway, I'm just gonna restart this. You know, and a few more people will come in. I'll be back in a minute.